The surprising traits of visionary leaders. Did you know that only 22% of employees strongly agree that their leaders have a clear direction for the future, yet organizations with visionary leadership are more than 4 times more likely to outperform their competitors? So, what sets visionary leaders apart? You might be surprised. It's not just about charisma or confidence. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're interested in leadership, emotional intelligence, or the future of work, you're in the right place. Today we're exploring the surprising traits of visionary leaders. And trust me, they're not what you might think. We live in a constantly evolving world. AI, remote work, economic shifts. Leaders today don't just need to manage change. They need to anticipate it. Visionary leadership is more than having a grand idea. It's about seeing the bigger picture, inspiring others, and making a real impact. But here's the thing. Most people believe that visionary leaders are born, not made. And that's where they're wrong. There's this common misconception that only certain personalities can be visionary leaders. We tend to think of bold, outspoken, larger-than-life figures, like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk. But what if I told you that some of the most visionary leaders in history were quiet, deeply introspective, or even introverted? Another myth? Visionary leadership is all about having a single genius idea. In reality, visionary leaders aren't just dreamers. They're problem solvers, connectors, and people who challenge the status quo while bringing others along for the journey. So what makes a leader visionary? Let's break it down. 3 key traits truly define visionary leaders, and they might not be what you expect. Trait number 1, empathy. Visionary leaders don't just see the future, they understand people. Take Oprah Winfrey. Her ability to connect with people made her one of the most influential media leaders in the world. Empathy fuels vision because when you understand what people need, you can create something meaningful. Trait number 2, adaptability. The world is unpredictable. Visionary leaders don't get stuck in one way of thinking. They evolve. Think about Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. When he took over, Microsoft was struggling. Instead of doubling down on outdated strategies, he shifted the company's culture, embracing cloud computing, AI, and collaboration. The result? Microsoft became one of the most valuable companies in the world. Trait number 3, innovative thinking. This one's obvious, but not in the way you might think. Visionary leaders don't just invent new things. They see possibilities where others see limits. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, for example, was a visionary in law. Not because she invented new laws, but because she reinterpreted existing ones to shape a more just society. These traits, empathy, adaptability, and innovative thinking, aren't just reserved for CEOs or world leaders. They're traits anyone can develop. One of the best examples of visionary leadership comes from Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks. When he pitched the idea of transforming Starbucks into a community-driven coffee experience, investors were skeptical. They told him it would never work in the US, but he stayed committed to his vision. Even when Starbucks faced financial downturns, Schultz didn't cut corners. He doubled down on employee benefits, ethical sourcing, and customer experience. And guess what? It worked. Starbucks went from a small coffee chain to a global powerhouse. Visionary leaders don't just chase trends, they create movements. So what makes a visionary leader? Empathy, because understanding people creates powerful solutions. Adaptability, because the world is always changing. Innovative thinking, because real leadership is about reimagining possibilities. The best part? These aren't inborn traits. They're skills you can develop. What do you think? What's one trait you believe is essential for visionary leadership? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you want to dive deeper into leadership styles and how they shape success, check out my next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe.